This is day 54, rating my followers' retail journey. Today's collector is very interesting, very young guy. He's a Mexican based in Texas. His parents own a bunch of gas stations in Mexico, and he personally owns multiple properties across the US. This is one of those crazy smooth journeys that I can see people being skeptical about. Definitely asked him a lot of questions. He's best friends with the manager at his Patek AD. So I'm sure that played a role as he got a 5167R as a third piece. And his second piece was a really, really crazy piece as well. Let's get into his Rolex and Patek journey and rate it all together. 2022, he gets a 41mm two-tone chocolate dial Datejust. Pretty standard first piece. Later on, he gets this beautiful vintage GMT as a gift. And he said it boosted his passion for watches. End of 2022, he gets offered a black Submariner with date. 2023, he buys his first supercar, the Ferrari 488 GTB. Beautiful car. Gets offered the Bluesy and bought it for his mother. He got offered a Yachtmaster 40 and declines it. He then gets offered a Batman that he bought and gifted it to his dad. And he prefaced by saying in 2020, he always talked about the Pepsi every second he was inside the AD. Funny enough, in later 2023, they offered it to him and he bought it without thinking twice. Then gets offered the white dial Sky Dweller and he declined. During that time, he gets introduced to Patek. It's a separate AD. One of his closest friends is the manager, but he still bought a Calatrava 5227G as his first piece. And he said it was instant regret since he didn't like the watch at all. And it was a mix of pressure and also my thinking it would help for bigger pieces in the future. Turns out it actually did help. At the end of 2024, he gets the call for the 5712. And I think this is when people are going to call cap, which is fine. During that time, he also bought a Lamborghini Huracan. A few months ago, he gets the call for the 5167R. The collector definitely acknowledges that he wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people doubt this journey. And personally, I was definitely skeptical, but yeah, the collector stood his ground. He also recently picked up a Harris and a McLaren 600 LT. I can't say this is a Jazo Club certified journey because I don't have the connections in Texas to verify this, but for what it's worth, I do trust the collector. He did mention how he sent a lot of friends and family to the Patek and he never pushed for the big models. Assuming there's no jewelry, which I don't believe he got, 1.88 out of 2. Ultimately ended up getting the Pepsi, which is what he initially wanted. 1.72 out of 2. Wait time was smooth. 1.75 out of 2. The average Jazo Club member and I would naturally be pretty skeptical of this journey, but based on the collector's occupation and his background, the math makes sense. 1.85 out of 2. Let me know what you guys think. If you have a cool retail journey, shoot me a DM at Jazo Club. Like and follow for more.